Blessed be, everyone.
Blessed be.
Happy full moon in December. Tonight I'm going to let Faith take a hold of the reins. I've done the last 2 months, so she's in charge. She was in charge of setting everything up and getting all the information. And so she's just going to direct me on what she wants me to do. So I'm going to pass tonight over to Faith.
All right. So today we're going to talk about December's full moon and do our full moon blessing. First we're going to start out with our opening prayer. Our Mother Goddess of the moon and stars, bring your presence from afar. Manifest on this your night and bless me in this sacred rite. Grant the knowledge and clarity to understand your words to me. Lend your power and send your light to aid me in my work tonight. With love and wisdom, please embrace all that is within this sacred space. Mother, I now call to you to bring your message clear and true.
So what would it be?
What would it be? So first we're going to talk about December's full moon. December's moon is a moon of endings and beginnings. It brings us to the close of the calendar year, but it also gives Yule and the promise of rebirth and lengthening days to come. December's moon can be draining as we fight our instincts to withdraw and hibernate with the expectations to be social and festive. So try to balance both if you can. And it's very hard to balance both when you're constantly just feeling tired and just want to do nothing but be lazy all day. So the names for December's full moon are the cold moon, the long night's moon, the moon before Yule, the snow moon, the elder moon, and the birch moon. Yule, also known as the winter solstice, is anywhere between December 20th and 23rd. During the month of December is when the winter solstice takes place. So the word solstice means the sun stands still. This festival occurs on the shortest day or the longest night of the year. For witches and pagans, it is a time to celebrate the rebirth of the sun. And the pre-Christian holiday of Yule was the premier holiday in Scandinavia and in Northern Europe. It was a time for feasting, drinking, gift-giving, and gathering. The Romans used holly and ivy to honor Saturn, the god of agriculture. And they also gave evergreen holly wreaths and hung them on their doors and cut down pine trees to decorate. All right, I'll send it over to Deb. She could do a little about Yule and Christmas.
Okay, there were many different figures over the centuries who remind you of Santa Claus and the spirit of Christmas. 70 years ago, Santa Claus became the jolly old man that we know today. Ho, ho, ho. But before that, he was a bearded, fur-covered wizard. One of them was the bishop from Turkey named Nicholas. He was known for his gifts to the poor. He snuck into homes and left goods and money. Mm-hmm. He became a saint in the northern country of Lapland. Oh, such a place, huh? Shamans used reindeer for travel, wore bells to announce their presence, and wore red and white. Another Yuletide character is Santa Claus. He had a little white beard and wore a magical red cloak. He was believed to have flown over rooftops, bringing gifts to children who were kind. The last figure we are going to talk about is Krampus. Krampus is a horned figure described as half goat and half demon, who during the Christmas season punished children who would have been misbehaving. Oh, bad kids. The history of Krampus have theorized and stretches back to pre-Christian Alpine traditions. They believe Krampus derived from a pagan supernatural who was assimilated to the Christian devil. The Feast of St. Nicholas is celebrated in parts of Europe and on December 6th. On the preceding evening of December 5th is Krampusnacht. Krampusnacht. Ooh.
At least that's how I pronounce it.
Krampusnacht. Well, we think that's how it's spelled. Or Krampus night I like that a lot better, okay? The wicked, hairy devil appears on the streets, sometimes accompanying St. Nicholas. They travel to the homes where St. Nicholas tends to the good children, while Krampus tends to the bad. Isn't that something? I know we have a Krampus ornament on our tree.
Yes, we do.
And my son has a Krampus ornament on his tree. So, and that's what we tell Freya. If she's not good, she's misbehaving, Krampus is gonna come.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So now we're going to go back over to Faith, and she'll explain a little bit about the deities, I think, huh?
Yep. All right. The first deity we're going to talk about today is Holda. She is a winter goddess of Northern Europe and is also called the Snow Queen and Mother Holly. She brings prosperity to the good but punishes the lazy. Holda is also the goddess of nature who controls the snow and the fog. After seen as a beautiful woman dressed in red and white, she is said to ride on the winds at Yule to deliver fortune and good health to those who honor her. Our next deity is going to be Frigga. Frigga is a Norse mother goddess. She is the guardian of marriage and the household, and a protector of women and children. She also brings the skills of divination and prophecy. Our last deity for today will be Pinga. Pinga is a goddess of protection in the Inuit culture. She is a guardian of souls, as well as being the goddess of the hunt. All right, we'll pass it over to Deb for the energy and the spell work for this month.
So for December's energy and spell work, it's a time of year that you need to focus any of your magic workings on honoring family and friends, and personal reward, knowledge, peace, meditation, which we all need to learn to meditate, and dream work. Loyalty, true feelings. So tell everybody the truth. That's another one, truth. Long-term projects, and we know we have some long-term projects. I know Faith and I do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we need to, after the holidays, get working on those. Balance, planning, clarity, and transition. So if you're doing any kind of spell work or any kind of energy work, these are the things that you need to focus on for the month of December.
Yeah, and this will also help you going into the month of January and the new year, because everybody knows that.
Well, retrograde is approaching us
Yes.
soon. Yep, I don't have that exact date in front of me, but retrograde is shortly upon us.
Yeah.
So,
All right. The crystals that we are working with today, our first one is our Tiger's Eye. Tiger's Eye is the ability to remember dreams, and the gold energy of the stone reminds you to embrace your spiritual potential. It also aids in mental clarity. The stone is a good companion when you are trying to remain grounded and focused on your goals and dreams. Also, it helps with self-confidence, renewal, and growth. Our second stone is our citrine. Our citrine is good for mental clarity, and it reminds you that whatever you ardently believe, desire, or work passionately towards will manifest. Use this stone to help you out of depression and relieve any feelings of inferiority or unworthiness. Our next one is our clear quartz, our big guy. Use this stone for any and all spiritual pursuits, and it also helps you to stay focused on the goal at hand. This stone is easily programmable as well. So all you have to do is just hold it and think of your desired thoughts, words, or actions that you want to infuse into the crystal. But always remember to program the stone with love and well-being, and all will work out for the highest good. Our last one is our lapis lazuli. The lapis is a grounding stone that helps you focus on your studies. It improves concentration and focus, and it also calms feelings of frustration, agitation, and anger, and helps you find ways of dealing with these emotions.
the herbs that will be in the burning bowl tonight, that we slowly have going now, is star anise. That's for protection, purification, and youth. Oak is for protection, health, money, healing, potency, fertility, and luck. And you really shouldn't be touching that with fertility. Okay, could we have picked another one? Sage, which we put in, as you know, every month we put the sage in. And that's for cleansing, immortality, longevity, wisdom, protection, and wishes. Frankincense is for protection, spirituality, drives out evil and negativity. And myrrh, protection, healing, spirituality, purifies the area, and blesses objects. So these are the herbs that, there's a few more herbs, but these are the herbs that Faith picked for the month of December.
I did frankincense and myrrh, mostly because it's very popular around Christmas time, around Yule. It's definitely mentioned in the Bible and all that. And so it's been there for many years. Sage is a very good cleansing, so definitely like to use that every time to help purify our area and make sure that there's no negativity. And the star anise and the oak.
Not only does it smell good.
It smells very good. That's why I picked it, really. Other than its good properties, you gotta love the smell of anise.
Yes, you do. In case you haven't noticed, we got our little Christmas tree here. This is our black Christmas tree that we put up in the magic room every Christmas. On this Christmas tree is a few handmade ornaments and the pine cones. And these ornaments here that Sister Julie gave us, there's a couple of them.
And then we have our loved ones.
Our loved ones. Each one of these ornaments that are on the tree has a picture of someone in our family who has passed. So because we have the altar for our ancestors and stuff, we went ahead and made these ornaments for them so we can honor them on Christmas and welcome them back into our home for the holidays. So we get that feeling that they're here with us for the holidays. So, but we're going to go and do some of the requests that we received. We didn't receive too many, but we know everybody's busy and everybody has things going on, getting ready for Christmas, Yule, you know, families coming and Christmas shopping and all that. So we know everybody's busy. But we did get some that we would like to include into the burning bowl. And Faith already has our herbs in there, and they're already smoldering, and we'll try not to get too smoky. Last couple times we were about smoking ourselves out. People think this room was on fire. We were smoking it so bad in here. So,
no, it's doing good now.
So it's doing pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. And Faith can start off.
I think the trick is with the smoke is I smashed the sage more. I crushed it a little bit more this time.
Yeah, because the sage does smoke. Well, that's its duty to do that. So, yeah.
All right, the first one that we have today is Misty. She would like to release anxiety, stress, and negative energy. She also wishes to have a smooth transition from her old job to the new and wants to let go of any past negative feelings associated with the job she is leaving. She also wants to wish for a happy and healthy new year full of prosperity for all. She wishes for Tyler to continue to do well in school and focus on self-development and future plans. She also wishes for Madison to have a smooth transition from current employment to new and to find strength within herself. She wishes for John to have a smooth transition from law enforcement to corrections and to find the path that is right for him. May everybody have a blessed holiday and a happy and healthy new year. All right, and a happy and healthy new year to you as well, Misty. We will send this up for the God and Goddess.
Okay, let's see what we have here. Sarah, she needs help to release her bad eating habits and lack of nutrition. Girl, we all have those bad eating habits.
Especially this time of year.
This time of year. So anybody who's looking into exercising and dieting, wait till
January,
yeah. To work out and to have the motivation and concentration to do well in school. Well, I have a feeling, Miss Sarah, that once you set your mind and your heart to it, you will succeed in whatever path you choose to go down, okay? And the eating habits and lack of nutrition, we all have that. And that too will come. So you'll be okay. I have faith that you will. So we're going to send this to the universe because we all could use a little help. Doesn't hurt.
for Miss Sherry, she just asked to please keep her family safe, healthy, and strong.
Okay, this person is actually a family member. It's a cousin of mine, and she don't want her name mentioned, but she's going in for surgery next Thursday, and she would like all of us to keep her in her prayers and to ask for the God and goddesses to keep her in the healing light and to watch over her as she goes through the surgery. So we will light a candle. Yes. And keep her in our prayers for next week.
Alright, and this one's from Gwen. She asked that we please surround Tammy and her husband and their new baby with your loving light. So we will send that up, and I definitely know that the God and Goddess will definitely fill them with all of the loving light that they need, as well as all the family that are around them to love the new baby.
Who cannot love a new baby? Tanya, she needs help to be able to focus and becoming more knowledgeable in the system that she supports. To bring her to become an expert, to help her to become an expert and successful completion of projects with this system. More focused on getting healthier and meeting Mr. Right. Well, Mr. Right will come. Don't rush. When the universe gets everything in line, and then Mr. Right will come. You got to worry about yourself and get yourself all focused and everything. As soon as you fall into your correct pathway, Mr. Right will follow. Right now, you need to take time for yourself. Okay, so we're going to send this to help Tanya. Keep her knowledgeable, help her stay focused, and continue to learn to work with this new system that she's working with. New systems can be hard, especially if they're instituting something at work. It takes, like my mom used to say, can't teach an old dog a new trick. So sometimes it takes us older people just a little bit longer to get it, but we will get it, let me tell you.
Oh yeah. Alright, this is for Carla. She asked that we please keep a watchful eye on her through all of her testing and her procedures. So,
yeah, I think she goes for procedure this week or next week. She does too.
Yeah. So whatever you have going on, we're going to pray that everything goes well, it all goes smoothly, and we will definitely pray that the God and Goddesses will be keeping an eye on you to make sure you stay safe.
Okay, Stacy needs to release ill and negative thoughts. Been feeling kind of down and wants better health. Well, Stace, we all need to work really, I've said this multiple times, on releasing all those negative thoughts. It's something, I think, in our nature that we know we need to do, but it's kind of hard for us to let go of. It really is. But, because I'm one that has the same issues. But slowly, I feel that we cannot move on until we release all those things from behind us. So as soon as we let all that ill will, negative feelings, whatever, out of our life and just forget about it, we then can move on with our own. And that's what we've had that trouble dealing with situations like that. But we can't move forward until we're done and with the old. So so don't feel down about it. And a good thing I posted on the page is neroli oil. Neroli oil is good. I posted because there's a lot of people this time of year who go through a depression, feeling down, gloomy. Neroli oil, which is a citrusy kind of oil, is good for that. It's uplifting. You can use it in your bath, put a little bit in your bath, use it in an oil diffuser, and that might help. You might want to look into getting that to help lift your spirits also. But remember that we all have those negative things to release. So, and it will come, honey. You just have to remember to just let it go. Let it go. Don't let people or anything, like my husband says, live rent-free in your head. So just let those people go.
Alright, and this is for Bessie. She asked to please watch over her and to keep her healthy and strong. Well, we definitely know that that is definitely going to happen. So, this is for you. Keep you healthy, strong, and bring on the new year with power.
Okay, this is for Pat. Pat needs help in some new job interviews coming up. Also is thankful for Cousin Deb's prognosis. She is good and her cancer numbers are down. So she wants us to continue praying that she heals 100%.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys remember a couple months back, Pat is actually a family member of Faith's, and Deb is a friend.
She's a cousin.
Mm-hmm. And she was diagnosed with cancer.
Yeah, and they didn't think she'd survive.
And so we've been adding her to the burning bowl. We've been lighting candles and keeping positive energy going her way. And her numbers are down. So
my aunt asked us for information. We sent her, natural remedies that she could try, and this and that, and different things. And she relayed that information to her. And from what I know, she tried some of it and has continued on it and has made an amazing recovery. Everybody is shocked. So
she's doing good, really good, and that's good. And she's with family for Christmas, and in pretty good health as of now.
She better be here for a long time to come.
She'll be here for a long time to come. I was reading something to Faith out of a book, and it was talking about witchcraft and magic. And one of the topics of magic, it has many different names, and one of those names is the power of prayer. So there's a lot of people out there that think that witches are, pointy hats and green and have noses with warts on them and are like little spinster sisters sitting, working up hexes and stuff on people. That's not what we do. And so when I saw that in a book, I thought, you know what? Everybody complains and says that we're bad because we work a form of magic. And I get all the time on my page, please pray for this, prayer chain, prayer chain. Those people don't realize that their prayer chains are actually a form of magic. Because once you get a large group of people praying for the same cause or purpose, and all those vibrations going to the universe,
turns into a form of magic.
Turns into a form of magic because it's so much energy. And so that's why we like the burning bowl, because we know that there's so much, we release so much energy, and reading things that people have sent to us, that these things mean a lot to them. So it's not just fly by night, I'm going to post something. These are things that are really hitting home. And so Faith and I love doing the burning bowl and sending positive energy to the universe and to everybody out there that needs it, including ourselves.
Yes.
So we're going to have a closing prayer, and then I think that we'll probably call it
a night.
Call it a night, probably, huh? Our closing prayer. Abundant Mother, with your moon so bright, hear my plea upon this night, to grant every wish and hear every prayer, to bless everyone, for they know you are there. Let your fertile power lend this spell, make it potent, strong, and well. Everybody from our house to yours, have a very Merry Christmas.
Merry Yule.
Merry Yule.
And a Happy New Year.
Blessed be everyone.
Blessed be.